Hello, thank you for coming back to my random legacy challenge. Angel is, like I said, already prepped to get promoted. She just got a promotion. She's going to get another one, hopefully today, maybe not. But I think she has a bucket list item now. I seek the power of the well of longing and regret. Find the well of longing and regret and receive the mark of Edith. It's time for me to unlock the mysteries of Ravenwood. Now to actually find Edith and ask her about that well. I have never done any of the life and death challenges that they have. I really don't care very much about them. I I don't know what I get for doing this. So I'm going to ignore it for now because it's not an actual part of my challenge. In the meantime, though, I feel like she is very confident. I'm just going to let her practice her speech. I hate to let a good moodlet go to waste. Man, this new work schedule is so crazy to me because she basically is about to... She's only going to work for, 5 hours? But I have to feed her so much more now. And she's out of pan de muerto, so, she doesn't even have anything at all to take with her. So I don't even know if she has time to cook herself something. Let's do a BLT, I guess. BLT is perfect for brunch and lunch and dinner, and even it's passable for breakfast, I'd say. So Alice said, Angel, I need to challenge myself. A new job might be the solution. What do you think? I don't want you to go get another job. You're like our only work friend. But you don't really seem like you have your heart in being an arts critic. So I'm just going to let you follow your heart. I'm not that close to you. Yeah, I know you have to decide for yourself. So I'll see if rather than saying I'll see if she'll get a promotion, I should say I'll see how far along she gets in her progress for today. We have a new chance card. I think we've had one every single day. 4 stars or else. Angel wants to pan a movie. However, the creators catch wind of the review and threaten Angel with 4 stars or else. Does Angel write a 4-star or 1-star review? Gulp. Oh my gosh. I think that, what did they threaten her with? What's going to happen if she doesn't stick with whatever they want? Her job is to be a critic, and her job title right now is snooty pundit, and she's a snob in real life. I feel like she would definitely not back down. So I'm going to give them 1 star. Angel sticks to her guns and writes the full En Fuego 1-star review. It turns out the creators were not bluffing. Angel is sent a few suspicious packages and is immediately queasy and nauseated. We should sue them. That is not okay. Now she's very uncomfortable. She's nauseous, but it looks like she's only going to be nauseous for an hour. So she can just take some Pepto for that. She is back from work and she's not happy. She's pretty close to a promotion though, which is good, but she's not happy. I wouldn't be either if I got poisoned because I gave someone a 1-star review on their shitty movie. But I saw someone walking by. I'm just gonna go rant about my workday to them. This is someone that we've met before. Helen, I think that she was at the Club Calico Lounge. Oh, a cat. Are you a little stray cat? Oh, man. Oh, it's so cute. Wait, we don't have to talk to Helen. Let's talk to the stray cats. Talk to it. I hear there's a talent showcase down at Time to widen your palate and your cookbook. Let's sample some of the food at the Spice Festival. See if we can figure out the recipe. Well, I wanted to talk to this cat, but I guess networking with some coworkers is fine too. I'm going to invite Gita and Diego, and I want to invite Joe because Joe invited us to hang out. Maybe he was inviting us to hang out and he thought his wife was going to be away. I'm actually not going to invite Joe. I will just keep it to my work buddies. So we're at the Spice Festival. I guess these are my pals. I don't actually know if I've introduced myself to Gita. Okay, I'm sure I did. That must have been at work. So yeah, let's ask her how her day went since we got poisoned for not complying. Did you two get poisoned? Did you give any harsh reviews that threatened your livelihood? We are attracted to Gita. Coworkers, I don't even know. She's a food critic, so that's why we're here. Maybe it was her idea to come. Let's get to know her. Do you like art at all? I'm an arts critic. Since we didn't meet her naturally, we don't have a sentiment about her yet, but Gita has a writing skill. That's good since she's a critic. Oh, it really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. We have just started hanging out. Let's see. Growing closer from quality time. Let's ask if she's single. We don't care that she's an elder, but maybe I don't really want to, just take her away from this job. This is a coworker that we have amazing compatibility with. It would suck to not only take her away from the job and lose a friend at work, but she's going to have to become a part-time waitress. And since she actually likes writing, maybe being a critic is for her. Now, Alice, on the other hand, I would totally marry her. She doesn't really like being a critic, it seems, but she is a romantic. And so I don't think she is interested in us like that. Got a phone call. We're fixing your phone line. Don't pick it up the next time someone calls. Who is this? Someone just pranked us. Who is Leslie? You don't know me well enough to prank me, Leslie. Don't call me again. Oh man, Diego's over here doing the mural. Can I join in on that? Yeah, let's all paint. Oh man, I guess Alice can't join, and Gita is also not joining. Oh, there she is. Well, Alice, you totally could have joined in. You just don't like art. I think it's time we face that. Can't wait to see what they are actually drawing together. And very funny that they are doing this in their nice clothes. Diego has like the snazziest outfit I think I've ever seen in this game. And I guess we should kind of talk about him. Let's discuss favorite artists. Definitely want to know his strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I forget. He's such a little angry guy. He's probably mad that we're joining him with this painting. At least he's like an art lover like us. And I think that Gita is a snob because snobbily surrounded. Snob Sims love to be in the presence of other snob Sims. Elitists unite. So whatever's going on, they all feel the same way. But before this festival officially ends, they should actually sample food together. So I'm going to see if we still have time for that. So we're over here trying to eat food, and Gita asked if we wanted to sleep with her. She just asked right there in front of everyone. Like this is a coworker event. I'm going to say you're direct and I like that, but now is not the time. How awkward. Wow. Okay. It is so late. It's late and we do work tomorrow, so I think I'm just going to have to Okay, I guess that I'm gonna have to just let her go home and go to bed. This has been, I would say it's been pretty successful. We got to know a little bit more about Diego and Gita. It looks like things are all good between these two, so I'm just gonna let her go to bed. It did the weird time thing again, so I do have a little bit more time, but I noticed when I was just looking on the computer for her daily task, she was not only able to write a column, but she was able to write a column about the festival specifically that she just went to. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that kind of makes me want to make sure that as often as I can, I go out to these little gatherings so that I can have something specific to write about. And I'm predicting that she'll get promoted tomorrow, so I guess we'll see. It looks like we did it. And by it, I mean two things. She is now officially a workaholic. Let me open this back up. Angel has unlocked the workaholic lifestyle. Nice. I knew it was coming because I have just been making her focus solely on work and networking. And she got promoted to show scout. She now makes an additional $25 an hour. She got a $330 bonus, and now she can study art. All right, so now I'm so glad she doesn't have to keep doing research and debate. Now that she's at level 5, and she, oh my goodness. So now, okay, she does have to reach 1-star fame. I do think it's acceptable for her to, well, let me see. You can gain some fame by writing columns. She just gonna have to write a ton of columns. Because I was thinking, since that's required and it doesn't really specify, maybe I could sell paintings, but I don't know. I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna try to just stick to the rules and only use what I can through my job right now. I do think that now that she's halfway, she's a young adult, she's like halfway through her career, I'm gonna make her go on a blind date. So I let her do meet and mingle, and it's a semi-blind date, which means I can actually see the person before it takes us to the menu to start the date. And this is the person that appeared, and so sure, let's go on a date. I don't even know their name, and I can't wait to find out a little bit more about them. So we are at the local museum of Brindleton Bay. I haven't changed anything about it. And this is our date. Her name is like Panta, Tapazna. I know I may be saying that incorrectly, but that's her name. And they have amazing compatibility. Angel still has to introduce herself, so I have that loaded. But guess who's also at the museum? Joe is here. And I just want to know if the woman to the like left of us, is that his wife? Yes, this is Joe's wife. Wow. Okay. So I guess after he ghosted us, like I see that she has a ring on her finger. Like maybe they've worked things out. But I'm going to focus on my date. Let's say hello to her. Okay, one thing is that I have Frank's language barrier installed, and although Angel speaks Simlish fluently, Panta does not speak it at all. Oh no, Angel's first impression of Panta is that she's stuck up. She seems so rigid, stern, stuck up, and then Panta, wait, I've been saying this wrong. It's Panya. I'm just gonna call her Panya. Panya's sentiment about Angel is that she is in dreamland, and this is like the second person I think to think that about us, so it's totally true. Hopefully she likes art, because we are at an art museum and we are an art critic. So let's just, oh, she speaks Toki Sulani. Okay. And she looks mad. She looks mad that we don't understand her. This will hopefully go well, but I don't know. Wow. They've just been talking, but Angel blew her a kiss, and they don't understand each other. Panya asked, what does electromagnetism have to do with what we were talking about? At least they're attracted to each other, I guess. She doesn't really, it looks like she might be neutral about her. She doesn't have the strong attraction, but she doesn't think she's unattractive, so I guess that's fine. She's being very flirty. Oh my gosh, so many little strays. I really just want to play with the animals, but I have to stay focused. They haven't really made a ton of progress together besides blowing each other kisses. They did switch to Toki Sulani, so I think that I will just try to use this as an opportunity for Angel to learn that language. I imagine that being an arts critic or really doing anything in multiple languages is helpful. Let's give her a friendly gift. I don't have anything. I should have kept some artwork in my inventory. Now I don't have anything to give her. You see, they just keep blowing each other kisses. Like, they obviously like each other. I didn't even do this. They're just doing it on their own. Let's actually ask, are you... Okay, I can't ask her if she's single. I assume she is. She was on the dating app. I was gonna try to get them to go outside and stargaze, but I hear it thundering. That might be a bad idea. Angel, well, once again, like, they literally are just blowing each other kisses. It's very cute. But Angel improved enough in Toki Sulani to learn a little bit more about Panya, as well as being able to talk about more things. It looks like she found out that she's neat. I'm still hoping that there's something that can happen attraction-wise, but she also got the option to get to know, which, if you are familiar with Frank's language barriers, you get more and more interactions available to you, and you get better at communicating successfully based on your level in that language. And so it's going to be an uphill battle, but they like each other. I still can't ask her like what she does career-wise, so let's just see. I wonder how far up this bar will get for them. I'm hoping that they can like be friends first, but things are like progressing romantically because they keep blowing each other kisses. We found out that Panya, is also a child of the islands, and Panya finds Angel very attractive. No, she's leaving. Okay, well, I think that this date was overall a success because even though they don't speak the same language, they like each other, and they didn't even let that stop them from blowing a bunch of kisses. Like, you don't really need to speak to blow a kiss, so they did that all on their own. I didn't have to cue anything up. It's time to go home. Angel made it home. I did let her briefly like write a column, and through writing that column, she was able to gain writing skill. She does need to gain one more, I guess, dance. I'm actually worried because I know dancing caps out at level 5. I might need to actually get her a guitar because back when we were creating her, guitar was listed in her hobbies and skills as a like. So it might be beneficial for me to get her a guitar, have her write a lot of columns, and then play the guitar in public so that she can use that as well to gain 1-star fame. Yeah, I think I will do that, and I'm just going to let her go to sleep before we have work tomorrow. And I will be doing work tomorrow a little bit differently. We woke up this morning. I got her a guitar, and I'm just letting her kind of progress. She had a level 2 of dancing. I'm going to try to get her to like a level 3 of guitar so that will be our performance skill, because I don't want it to require us to have more than a level 5, and then dancing is already maxed out and I have to restart it anyway. Panya just called us and said, hey Angel, I think Lavina Chopra is pretty cute. Should I ask her out? Wow, that was kind of rude. We just went on a date with you. I'm going to tell her that she should think about it herself. Wow. Anyway, we will be going with her to work today because she still needs to gain her 1 star of fame anyway. So I've created a group called Critical Thinkers for arts and food critics, and there's a particular area that they will be meeting, and I'm just gonna let her, it'll be technically work from home. Hey there, I was going to go around a few nectaries and do some tastings. Do you care to join me? Thinking of starting around 2 p.m. I'm gonna put sounds great, but I have to work. Her work hours changed, and she has to work from 4 to 9. So as long as we're done by then, while we're waiting on this call from Alice, I'm just letting her go ahead and write as many columns as she can. Since we got to get that level 1 of fame, she's got quite a ways to go. So I think that even at work, she might just kind of focus on trying to get her fame up. Since that's not something we've been thinking about, she's got all her other skills in a pretty good place except for fame. Yep, and just as I start writing my second column, Alice has called. So let's go hang out with her. Alice, you have an hour to get me in and out of these nectaries. Good luck, Angel. You might get a sip or two. We need to leave. It is work. It's time for work. I'm going to start a gathering so we can gather at the art and music studio because that's where she works, technically. Our gathering has started, and it's just the 4 art critics, and I guess Gita is a food critic, but I made the club activities in line with what her work activities typically are. So they paint, critique art, critique performances, perform on the street, and write. I only picked perform on the street because I know that gathering fame is pretty important. I'm just going to go ahead and lock this for everyone except my club. If I had someone who was like actually in the music, I guess the music group, if we did a music club, then I would also allow them to have access. But this is allowing me to only allow the people who are technically working here to be in here. And this is an arts and music studio. I got it on the gallery by Jordan Aslet, and it's just generic, but this is a really great lot, and I used it with Turbo Careers, which allows my sim to just use these lots as their workplace. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to see, is this gonna count as, does this count as a street performance? But will anyone notice me so that I can gain fame? She's not actually good at the guitar, so I think that her fame is not going to be so great. But I am hoping that she does get a little bit. This person is like clipping into us, I guess. Is he a bartender? Do I have a bar in this building? I need to get people to actually pay attention to her. And I got a $21 tip. I'm just gonna put that back because she is technically making money off of something that is not career related. And since it's 9 o'clock, the workday is technically over. So I'm gonna end this gathering. But she can still stay here and busk, I guess. She sounds terrible. Well, the workday was kind of a bust because she didn't gain her fame like I expected. She does have these work from home assignments, and she still needs to complete these in order to actually get paid and get the approval. Otherwise, her performance will suffer. So now that she's back home, I'm letting her watch the 2 hours of comedy and write a book. And I did not tell you to start cleaning. Let's sit back down and watch TV. She got her little check for watching 2 hours of romance. And so I have to write a book, and I'm just choosing to make it a short story. I'm gonna call it Ghosted, because that's what I feel like happened between me and Panya. How would you describe this book? This book is for whoever got ghosted. You're not the problem. They are. It's 4 in the morning. She finally finished her book about being ghosted. She wrote it. We just wrote it in one night so that she wouldn't get a performance deduction for not finishing. And now she just needs to reach 1 star of fame. And I'm not quite sure how she should go about doing that. Maybe we will go to a park. Oh, screw rebate day. That's not real. Maybe we'll go to a park and play the guitar or something. But I am going to end things here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I am going to just end it. So thank you so much. Bye.